Okie dokie. Give me a little bit, guys. Be up and running. I think. And voila. Now I need to move my mic to a better spot. Okay. I'm always really worried when I move that because, oh, let me shout out to yesterday, Widow, on the big deal. Anyway, it's a little bit ghetto how it's set up right now. Anywho, Cosmic, how are you, man? You are numero uno today. Sorry, I just want to check. Welcome, welcome. All right, well, I want to play the alt account today, as you guys should well know. But I want to wait for more people to get in here. So in the meantime, I suppose... Man, I actually don't have a solo raid, so we just kind of hang out, I suppose. Just kind of hang out, I guess. Or we could just, you and I, Cosmic. I could just open the crystal. No one else would know but us. It is a Friday night, though. Everyone is busy on Friday nights all the time. Stream, like, I would have imagined Friday would be a little more busy than it usually is as far as, like, stream goes. It's actually the opposite. It's so weird. You're just not good. Hey, Wolverine, you're in here now. Hey. Well, in a little bit, I guess I'll just pass the time by looking at what I have to fight later in war. Not that one. Oh, glorious. I have to fight Enchantress. That's going to be wonderful. Wolverine, you're here, man. Dang. Man, I hate that guy. Whoever put Enchantress on defense. The worst kind of person. Man, I don't want to, like, deny everybody the fun of me opening the crystal, you know? There's a delay? I mean, there's always a delay. Is it, like, super duper bad? I wouldn't really know. Also, that's not really something I can necessarily make better. I can, like, let me wave. Okay, yeah, there's like a 18-second delay. That's not really that bad. I mean, it's a little bad, but it's not that bad. Could be better, yes. That's okay, though. It is a Friday, so a lot of servers for, like, YouTube and stuff like that are a little bit more slammed than usual. So I think that's a little bit natural. Oh, delay the opening. That makes more sense. Hey, but now we do know the delay, though. Yeah, I'm logged into the main account, man. Just type sometimes you type things that will not be appropriate or accurate when they appear. Yeah, that's why, like, when you guys send messages, you got to try to adjust for the delay, right? If you just reply to a comment and say, yeah, I'm probably not going to know what you're talking about. But if you say, yeah, I completely agree with what you said about the crystals, then I'll know what you're talking about. Or, like, whatever. So just for the future, that does help. Context in your response is huge. I know sometimes that's really annoying, though, because you have to type out way more than you want to. What's up, Kate? How are you, man? Happy Friday? Or whatever it is. I don't know. Everyone lives in different places. I'm sure it's Saturday for some people. We're just kind of stalling right now so that people can see me open the crystal. I don't want to wait like longer than 15 minutes though. Because I need to hop over to the alt account. I guess I can open a basic before I do the first appearance. Yeah, let's go do that. Get your guesses in the chat down below, guys. Who do you think I'm going to get from this basic crystal? Maybe someone will get it correct. Everybody has been missing really bad lately, though. Of course, if you do get it correct, you get an honorable high five. Crisp high five. Sorry, my bad. Which does improve crystal odds. Unfortunately, Banquet is now gone, so that's not going to do as much as it could have done, but, you know, still worth going for. You've given up on your hunt for stream first. Walrus, never give up, man. You can do it. You just have to be persistent. Like, here's the deal. Cosmic was in here, and, like, no one else had typed in chat for, like, quite a while. So if you just keep being ritualistic about it, you'll get there. You'll get there. Happy Friday to you, though, as well, man. You took Gentle to rank 4. I think you did mention that, yeah. You're 3 p.m. Saturday. Oh my gosh. That's so bizarre to me. Hugo, welcome in, man. With the Purgatory guess, that would be awesome. I would be so game for that. War Machine? Yeah, well, way to really get out there with your guess, Walrus. How original. I think it'll be Spider-Man. Spider-Man or War Machine, right? There's some number tweaked on the servers to, like, favor those champions, I swear. But if it's something bad, as long as, like, this is bad luck and not the first appearance crystal, you know? I seem to sound... I am feeling better, yeah. I still have a little bit of, like, gunk in my throat, but yeah, I do for the large part feel a lot better. Oh, that's cool, Hugo. I had somebody on stream guess both of my basics before. It was an insane act of clairvoyance. We've had people guess, like, the singular crystal before. Like, that is not a crazy thing. It does happen once in a while, but he guessed both of them, which was insane. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and spin this out, and then after this, we'll get into the first appearance. And then we'll hop over to the alternate account. Pick your next two rank 4s. Venom and Hitmonkey. I don't even know if you have those two champions. Or if they're not already rank 4 already. I don't know, man. If you have a pool of champions you're deciding between, that would help. Falcon dupe. Rip. Well, I think that's first time. Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, he's never going to get used, but that makes him less worthless, at least. At least that makes him less worthless, so I'll take that. For those wondering what that does, that shortens the cooldown for his locked on. It might do something else too, but that's the big thing. You'll send me the rank 3s on Discord? Alright, sounds good. You know what, if you want to do that right now, since we're kind of trying to stall anyway, then I'd be willing to go pop over to Discord to look. Lately, I don't like doing that too much, just because it kind of interrupts the flow of the stream a little bit. And I have to kind of use my phone, because I'm too scared to, like, put too much on my computer. It's not very great. It's a little out of date. But yeah, man, if you want to ship those over right now, I can take a look-a-rooney. In the meantime, man, any of y'all have fun plans for the weekend? Kick the New Year's off right? I wonder if they'll ever introduce, like, a different thing than the rainbow foil. Dude, I have, like, the worst feeling I'm gonna get Valkyrie. And, like, that wouldn't be bad. I do want, like... I want Scorpion or just a new champion. I don't want Nimrod I don't want Hulkling. I don't want Jane Foster. I already own them, and the foil on them is not that cool to me. I just want Scorpion. So he's the number one want out of this. After that, though, I'd be okay with a new champion. I don't really like X23 that much, or Valkyrie, but I'll take it. RIP, what happened, stud? Welcome in, man. You ended up with 20 extra. I mean, Sigs on Valkyrie aren't bad, though, Walrus. At the very least, if you're planning on using Valk. So are all those your rank 3s, I assume? Gotta be, right? I'm gonna go with Mr. Sinister. What's up, Warlock? You got everyone besides Hulkling? RIP, stud. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Mr. Sinister, and then I'm gonna say Vox. I'm gonna say Vox and Mr. Sinister. All right. Well, I think we've waited long enough, guys. We've given people 15 minutes to get in here. I think it's finally time to send it. I gave you my thoughts. I kind of wanted this crystal to look cooler. It's just like a basic 7-star crystal. That's boring. Okay, here goes. This is my last chance at Scorpion for probably another year. Jane? Yeah, look, my gut feeling is I'm not getting lucky. I haven't got that lucky all Banquet in getting Scorpions. Why would it start now? I think, bar none, the worst pull would be Hulkling. Sinister and Vox? Yeah, I would go for it. Thank you for the optimism, Walrus. Come on, new champion at the very least, please. No! I knew this was gonna happen, dude. Ugh, I don't need 3 Hulklings. I don't need it. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, the dream is dead. It's dead. At the very least, like, of the champions I got, it's going towards a good champ. Dang it, man. Dang it. Oh well. That's a yikes. Alright, let me switch over to the alt account real quick. That's big sad. Yes, no, that's alright. It's alright, Stud, I'll trade you, dude. I'll trade you first appearance Hulkling for a basic copy of Scorpion. A basic copy. That's probably the worst pull we could have gotten there, honestly. A little bit depressing. There is a shiny new yeah, I mean, at least he looks cooler now, right? Looks cooler. Oh, I think it's doing the thing where we're gonna have to just like be patient and wait for the game to fully close out real quick. I don't know why it does this. It's so annoying. So we'll just have to hang out for a little bit. Okay, deal? Yeah, dude, I totally would. Kabam, make trading a thing, but only between like super rares like that. Yeah, I mean, it would have been better if that was like a first time dupe, but the fact that it wasn't is a little bit painful. It would have been painful if it was, but lesser so, you know? That just makes it way worse. Can I choose someone else in Sinister? Yeah, sure. Sure I can. I will go with Go with my homie Sentinel. Is that okay, Sentinel? I need to download and try the Steam client for this game. Just so that then I don't have to run into this problem. Like, sometimes it's so weird. It will let me switch over accounts instantly, like that. And then sometimes, like, I don't know if it's a bug with the game or whatever, but it just doesn't close out properly for whatever reason. And it thinks the game is still open when you try to jump in on a different account. And you have to wait like 5 to 10 minutes for that to go away. It's the weirdest thing. Sentinel? Heck yeah, dude. No, Sentinel's a beast. You'll like him. All right, let me open Ye Old Task Manager, see if there's anything I can close related to it. By the way, Task Manager is so awesome. It's like such a great program. I was watching the guy who invented Task Manager actually made YouTube videos about like his process for making it. It's really cool. Basically, like, he saw that a service like this didn't exist and was like, okay, well, I need to build it. And then he walks you through like just how in depth it is and like things that he did to like optimize it, stuff like that. It's really freaking cool, actually. If it won't let me log in for a couple more minutes, we'll play like a quick game of Minesweeper for you guys, so you have like something to watch. Speaking of something to watch, though, here you go. This works. Yeah, there you go. Now you guys have some content to watch. Maybe you'll actually get all the way through this video. It has yet to happen on stream. Yeah, Sinister is crazy. If you have a node that boosts his like special damage too, like from story or even Battlegrounds, his degens can they take for a lot. You could rank for Shathra or Rintra if you wanted to do Mystic. That's what I would suggest. And yes, this video is me playing Fortnite, okay? But it's doing something cool. It's me playing Only Up, which was like that really viral game that came out on Steam a while ago. But it's the Fortnite version, and it is pretty difficult, okay? I have since gotten much better at this. But even this gameplay you're seeing right here is pretty impeccable, if I do say so myself. You know what? I can just like... I'll put that right here. And then... boom. There you go. Neutrally, Nimrod, Sentinel, or Fantman? Who am I picking? Kind of depends what you're doing. I'd say overall I would lean Fantman, though. This gameplay is elite. MCOC looks different. Yeah, it's doing the thing right now where it doesn't fully close out when I try to switch accounts. Like, sometimes that'll happen when I'm playing on PC. I'll close the game and then want to switch to my alt account, and the game, there's some bug with it where it won't fully close properly, and it can take a while sometimes to get back into things. Just sit tight, though. It usually isn't like that long. I just wanted to give you guys some B-roll footage so you're kind of entertained. You got X23? Nice, dude. Yeah, I got Hulkling. It was kind of a bummer. You've done that map and it's tough? Yeah, it is, Hugo. The first time I played the Fortnite Only Up, I got very obsessed with finishing it. Like, Buddy and I played it for like hours just to try to get it done. And since then, I've gotten extremely proficient at it and can pretty much get it first try every time. Dude, nice, stud. That's pretty good, man. You wanted Jane Foster. She's the only one from Banquet you didn't get. Dude, I wanted Scorpion desperately. I know how that feels. Oh, Raz, I'll trade you, dude. Or I would if I had Valkyrie. I would trade you, but I don't. I think we're in, chat. We got 3 minutes and 25 seconds into a video that had 10 minutes and 50 seconds left. One day, you guys will be able to finish this. That day, though, not today. I'm sorry. Not today. Boom, baby. We are now in the alt. For those of you that just got here, we just opened the first appearance on my main account. And it was Hulkling, which was our third Hulkling copy we've gotten. So that was that was anti-exciting. But now that we're here, we get to make a push for Valiant. That being said, though, I think I might have a basic to open. Oh, we have a Paragon Nexus on the alt. Why not? Go with 4-star She-Hulk. I'm going to hold off on these two because I can get better things when I'm Valiant. We have a basic, and then we'll hop right into story mode. What is over here? It's just the daily. All right, guys, type below in the chat. What do you think I'm going to be getting from this 7-star basic? If you get it correct, I will give you your very own Crisp High 5. That is a perk that comes with increased crystal luck, allegedly. And my lawyers advised me to say that. So it's worth it, guys. Drop your guesses down below. What's up, God of the Abyss? How are you, man? You like Lizard more than Scorpion? You know, I've actually thought and said similar things, Raz. Like, they're very, very functionally similar, and I feel like Lizard might edge him out a little bit. So I can definitely see that. If you get it right, you become mod. Abyss, just for you, this one time, sure. If you call it out, I will mod you. I will give you the wrench. As our resident lore expert, it is my duty to at least give you a chance. Get another Falcon. That would actually be really funny. We already got the other... we got Sam Wilson Falcon. And then we get Joaquin. That would be goated. Spider-Man. Okay, Abyss. Spider-Man on the alt. Now, the alt has not been cursed with Spider-Man. So, that's more of a main account thing. I'm going to guess this one is going to be Hulk. OG Hulk. OG Hulk. You love Falcon Joaquin? Dude, me too, actually. I'm a big fan of Joaquin. And Jugs? Oh, baby, that's good. That's a really good pull, man. Nobody guessed Juggernaut, I don't think. Dang it. Dang, what a good pull. Actually, that makes this night a little better. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. That's a good pull. All right, so let's take a quick look at the 7-star roster currently on the alt. Yeah, that is good. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with that. It kind of continues our trend of like we have really high highs and really low lows on this account though. Never been happier to be wrong. Good, dude. I'm glad. All right. So, I'm going to jack some levels into this guy. And let's go questing. Alt is starting to get good pulls. No, it's been pretty good. Like, they're good pulls and bad pulls. Like, it really is quite the pendulum. Like, quite the roller coaster ride. Because it's like, Count Nefaria, Jack-o'-lantern. I like Mr. Knight, so Mr. Knight. And then it's like, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, Spider-Ham. Killmonger's okay. Werewolf by Night's okay. And then it's like, ugh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Like, it's had a lot of hits, though. That's for sure. And especially early on, when we were just, like, living on 6 stars, we got so blessed. Hercules early. Nico early. We got Yondu. We got Torch, Sinister, Hulkling, Kitty Pryde, Photon, Ironheart. Like half of these guys, we didn't even get to like invest in because we switched over to 7 stars so quickly. Yeah, the Banquet reward being delayed does suck. It does suck a little bit. Okay, I don't really care much for the side quest on this account. I could do the event quest, but our main priority right now is some story questing. So, let's see what we can do. Alright, I see Dragon Man. I think Count Nefaria instantly. Paralysis would be removed for any reason. Defender places them with the permanent fear. Okay. Knocking the defender down while they're suffering from a power sting. Slow taunt. Weakness fact. Fix petrify. Science. When the offender gains or loses power while their combat or ability rate are below its starting value, gain an indefinite fury. I could probably use that with Count Nefaria, I think. Yeah, I could probably do that. What are these other paths? You have a bajillion catalysts that are all stuck in overflow. Luckily, I did enough rank ups to get all mine out of overflow. Enjoying my 7-star pulls so you see less Jercules. That has been a good side effect. You got like 20 more rank 4s from Banquet. It's been good, dude. This year's Banquet was insanely good. Sounds like pig food. Ooh, that too, yeah. That's a good point. Piggy would be good here. Honestly, yeah, that's a good call. We just need to knock him down. Yeah, we could do that. Is there anyone else we want to throw on at last second? No, probably not. We'll just roll with the team we got. Alright, here we go. Dude, it's been a long time since we've been able to go knock out some story quests on this account. I'm like excited. This year was way overtuned. Next year won't be as good. I kind of have the same feeling, but I think the money might force them to overtune it a little bit next year. I don't know, man. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see the Netmarble quarterly report. I feel like it might be kind of nuts. Who knows? One thing I will say about is like when I'm playing on the alt, it is really jarring to not just like basically one-hit KO everything. Because I'm just so used to just dominating. No, I'm gonna get fire breathed. Nah, it doesn't matter. Piggies evade. That's not a bad idea, Biss. I'm ranking up, like, kind of with Battlegrounds in mind, but given how little I've played it recently, it's not at the forefront of my thinking. I made a couple rank ups that are, like, a little more tuned for Coliseum, but that's about it. Just because, dude, I already don't have time to play the same fight, like, a million times over, you know? The fewer times I have to do it, the better. Nuke metas are so annoying. I like them over like the metas where you can't kill the defender at all. I don't know. I think we already have complicated enough champions, man. At this point, I don't even want a meta. If we do, I want it to be like the most like nothing burger of a meta ever. I don't know. Like the whole Battlegrounds like mode, I'm just kind of lukewarm towards now. Yeah, Coliseum is a grind, Raz. I think the idea is fun. It's fun to like hit the lab and see like what champion you can do the best at and stuff. I don't like how grindy it is. And I predicted that kind of like being the way things shook out after the first one was bugged. Like, it was great when you could just max your podium out instantly. But now that you actually have to play it normally, I think a lot of people's opinions have changed. That being said, I mean, it's like probably more fun than like Arena if you're just sitting there and looking for something to do. Okay, seriously though, Guillotine? Okay, come on. What is the point of Power Stings? Thank you. My goodness. Man, Pig is hitting some crispy criticals, though. Oof, you got that damage reflection baloney. Oh well. Pretty Jubilant. That Jubilant gave you a 7-star basic Nexus. Now you finally have Scream. Nice, Abyss. That's one of the champions that's been evading me too, man. Rank 5 Jean Grey 6-star. One of your best decisions. Yeah, Overnight. That's a good champion, man. Very nice. Congrats on your rank up. Yeah, the time to level up a podium is bad. I completely agree. Might use Count Nefaria here. Let's try Count and see how he does. Hyperion. Thank you, buddy. Hyperion. Thanks. Dude, look at how many, like, charges he already has. Time to slurp his power gain. Yeah, he does work for this. Oh, you're big dead, bud. $3,000 per tick incinerate. No biggie. You don't like Scream? I actually do. I think Scream is pretty cool. The bleed and the armor break is pretty good utility as well. Ooh, that's nice, Raz. Congrats on your Punisher as well. She's going to rank 4 for your symbiote army. I mean, I feel like she has to. I feel like she has to. It's kind of your brand, Abyss, you know? Oh, okay, I guess I didn't dex. You know what? That's fine. But no, I was seeing a lot of people with like insanely clutch, like last second crystals. I don't know what that feels like, but I'm glad you guys got there. This is the year we get Toxin, you just know it. Your Toxin sense is tingling. Your favorite Cosmic is Cersei? I actually really like Cersei. She's not my favorite Cosmic, but she is really cool. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Hugo. What's up, Zemo? All right, one more fight and then boss man. Yeah, okay. Doop, doo 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 doo, boom, boom, boom. Now it's just area again. Oh, unlucky with the Digicloak, man. Oh, that does not reach. Man, that's actually proccing a lot. She's probably high sig. Yo, what's up? How are you, Nick? Oh, okay. I didn't dex again. Dude, guillotine can be kind of annoying to fight, man. Okay, I missed the parry. No biggie. Alright, big crit. Carnage is your final piece of your Infinity Gauntlet you need, man. We do need another symbiote, though. It feels like it's been too long. Listen, man, they add a new Spider-Man every 2 seconds. It's only fair. And then we get Robo J. Jonah Jameson this month. Alright, what are these bosses like? 100% increased defensive ability accuracy. When the attacker has 3 or more debuffs. Whenever the attacker purifies the debuff, they gain a Fury passive. When the defender is struck, inflict armor break. Oh, and there's Footloose. Gross. Then Ebony Maw. The Maw Man. We could probably do that. Just throw Human Torch on and normal Human Torch, basically. Yeah, I think I'll just do that, honestly. Brute Force sounds easy enough. Ooh, I would be down for that, Nick. Symbiote Spidey is one of the champions I actually wanted buffed for Banquet. Or he was like one of the potential champs that I thought would be like a good choice for it, you know? Alright, let's swap out Moon Knight. We don't want to be critting a bunch against Ebony Maw anyway. It sounds like that would be bad for business. Hopefully we can just do enough damage fast enough. We don't have to really care about anything else Ebony Maw boss related. Ouch. Man, they need to fix that, like, StatCast whiffing. It is not good. And it feels really just, like, jarring. Alright, I think we're good here, boys. I think we're good. Human Torch is just so good, man. It did not matter that we were getting weakness. Doesn't matter. One Questaruni down. Good path to take, too. That gives us units, which we have none of on the alt anymore. Alright, let's do some recon. You want to see Makari, the speedster from the Eternals? Dude, I don't know that the... You know, that would have a bigger chance if that movie didn't perform poorly. You prefer keyboard and mouse or mobile? I don't mind it on controller. I think it's pretty easy. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but you just do some arena for a few hours and you can pretty much get there. By now, I've gotten much, much better at it, but yeah, it's not super crazy, I don't think. Okay, this one does not seem that bad. It's got Matador. And a bunch of champs throwing special one. We probably take Nico on this path for Cersei and for Icarus. If we take that path. What is this other one? Okay, so this one you just block every single special attack. That's interesting. That one will probably kill my muscle memory, if we're being honest. Disarm, intercept. You could do this whole one with Nefaria, probably. I don't really have... I guess I do have a Havoc answer. I have Yondu. One of the best, actually. And then this one, they want to use Cosmic Attackers. Yeah, honestly, like, I might just take this path. I feel like that's going to be the easiest. We'll throw Nico back on the team. Yeah, that would be cool, Abyss. They gotta give it, like, give him something, you know? Also, I think I'm gonna go... I don't have any gold, never mind. I was gonna say, I should go rank up Nico, but... I am poor. It is interesting to see, like, the disparity between my main account and this account, man. Because I'm not really ever able to grind arena on this one or anything. Makes a big difference. What's up, Spidey? Coming in with the yo-yo. Dude, I like me some yo-yos. Let's try Spider him. Yeah, yo-yos are fun. Those were like very trendy for a while. Same with Rubik's Cubes, man. Like, everyone at school would walk around with a Rubik's Cube. Oh, beautiful. We could go for a big special 3 here. I'm probably just going to keep going special 2, though. Well, maybe not. No, we are. It's just easier to loop the, like, the power a little bit. Ooh, I dashed in too early. Oh, they don't give us a heal block on this node? Dude, you get free willpower? That's actually awesome. Good guy Kabam, for real. You could solve a Rubik's Cube in under 3 minutes? I don't remember what my fastest time was. I did get, like, pretty proficient at it, though. I did not, like, keep up with it, though. I can't solve it anymore. I can solve it pretty close. Like, I've talked about it before on stream. I can get here, but then I forget the last moves. There's, like, 2 sets of moves. I could try to memorize it again. I don't think it would be, like, that bad. But it's okay, man. It is a fun party trick, though. Like, if you have someone over that's, like, never been over before, it's kind of a cool flex. Your fastest time was never? You know what? You and a large portion of the world. The world record Rubik's Cube solved, like, by a human is unbelievable. And then by a robot, even more unbelievable. Oh, Yondu is so good, dude. I wish I could have got him at the 7-star rarity on the alt. That would have been a dream. Your fastest time is 35 seconds? Holy cow, Cosmic. That's awesome, man. That's actually really awesome. Can you still do it that fast? Or is that like a skill you haven't practiced in a while? Oh, that's cool, Nick. You are the resident puzzle solver, so that doesn't surprise me. I've gotten, like, the most I ever got, I think, before I, like, actually tried to learn, like, the way to solve it, was, like, I could get a layer, but then I kind of, like, everything after that was, it was bad. It is really cool, man. They, I wish I could have been around when they were first released, because they, like, took over the world back then, too. Like, I think they still hold the record for the most toys sold. I could be wrong about that now, but there were a lot of Rubik's Cubes that had been sold when they were invented. Still are, man. You go, like, Walmart has, like, an entire Rubik's Cube section, I swear. You can only do around 1 minute. That's still really good, though. It's kind of, it is a thing, man. You have to just keep consistently doing it, or it leaves you. Okay, do I want to use the pre-fight for Cersei or Icarus? We can probably save it for Cersei, I think. All right, get his energize out of here, man. Now time to just absolutely delete Icarus, man. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't burn the pre-fight. That would have been a huge waste. Honestly, I don't think I'll need it for Cersei either. Alright, easy peasy. 16 seconds lucky. Your average about 30 to 35 seconds. Oh my gosh. James, that's pretty cool, man. But it's been years. You should see if you can get back to that time. It would be so fun to like go compete competitively. Dude, I'd freak out too much. The nerves would definitely get to me. Like if I started noticing that I was like primed for a quick solve, I'd probably start to shake. It's a very competitive field. Man, I really wish Howard didn't make his stupid little, like, I don't know, noises when he got hit. It gets so old. It's kind of fun for, like, one time. I like puzzles, too. I like puzzles if, I end up being able to solve it. If I can't, it drives me insane. So I try to, like, mostly steer clear. I know that's like a really lame approach, but dude, like, kind of like with the Fortnite only up earlier, if there's something like that that is like complicated that I can't figure out or can't finish or solve, I get very obsessed with it. So it's probably like I should just stay away from puzzle boxes and stuff. James, maybe one day you can regain your former glory, man. Yeah, you know what? I might as well. Might as well. Make my life easier. Because then she could just, like, glance the hit, which would be really annoying. That was close. Yeah, this is a little bit tricky because her special animation takes so long. I guess I'm not close enough to punish that. Good to know. Yeah, I did, Charles. I did. I thought it was funny for a little bit, and now I just think it's really annoying. But I guess that's kind of what happens when you play the game for as long as I have. Man, can you imagine how much worse Nico would be if her invisibility timer could, like, refresh by the time she threw her next special one? She would be unbearable. You could, like, perma stay invis in some matchups, man. It already feels like you can sometimes, to be fair. She's such a good champ, dude. Like, the damage and the speed isn't quite there unless she's max sig. And even then, it's not, like, anything to write home about. But it's so, like, Dr. Doom-esque. You just feel so in control of the fight. Lizard. Alright, what bosses do we have? Oh, Jerkules. Whenever the attacker lands a crit, defender gains an unblockable charge, making the next attack unblockable. Combo party. Goes on to cooldown when they're knocked down. I mean, that's not terribly bad. I don't think I really have an answer for like cold snap related things. I guess I have Count Nefaria. Yeah, what about... Oh, it's Assault Battery. Every 10 seconds, the defender gains Unstoppable for 5 seconds. Is reduced by 0.5 seconds for each prowess the attacker has. I don't really have a prowess attacker. I might just fight this Hercules, man. Yeah, I think we'll fight Hercules. Oh, rip, Walrus. R.I.P. Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys, if you think you might be behind, maybe you consider refreshing. That stinks, man. We could do the Hercules versus Hercules fight. Could be fun. No, let's throw Mr. Knight on the team, though. Maybe instead of... Maybe instead... Yeah. We don't need Nico anymore. You did good on this path, though. I don't even remember who I used for these fights. Like, a lot of these bosses, like, it's totally just escaped me. Like, I don't even remember it all. Oh, I could have punished that. I thought he was, like, close enough to hit me. Alright, let's try and get some screen real estate here. Man, it's actually kind of easy to punish that one. Ooh, yep. I thought I was safe there for a second. I'm glad I decided I wasn't. I was very confident I was okay there. Okay, that one too. Okay, wow. Dude, what is wrong with my spacing? I thought I had it in, like, down before. Man, those are some big lights. No, I thought I had a special 2 there. Oh, that's so depressing. That's so much damage I'm missing out on. That's okay. All right, we're doing really good. Special 1 is going to be the rest of his immortality duration. The thing is so freaking long. Yeah. And the sleep on top of it. Yeah, 15 minutes is kind of excessive. Yeah, it must have been buffering for a while when you weren't watching. Man, Mr. Knight just dominated that fight. That was so easy. I like using him, man. I am a little bit bummed. Just a little bit. That's the one champion in the Titan pool I don't have on the main now. Nice gameplay. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I was trying to do the light punishes and stuff the best I could, but my spacing got a little bad in some places. Oh, crap. It's Citalis now? Oh. Oh. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I need to go get a drink of water. My throat's really dry. So just give me a little bit. Ugh. Okay, I am back. I do play on controller. I do, Mappo. Welcome in, man. You don't think I'm gonna make it? Whoa, sheep. We're gonna survive, don't worry. Did you miss peak Mr. Knight gameplay? You did, Abyss. You're gonna have to rewind for it. See, like, Walrus, the light punish thing concerned me as well. It's a little easier than I thought it would be, but also you don't have to light punish. You can just regular punish. He ramps a lot slower that way, but he still works. But, yeah, he is a really cool champ. Okay, well... I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping to have, like... some better mutants for this fight before I got here. So, yeah. That's a bummer. I only have Sabretooth and Deadpool X-Force, which neither of them have prowess. I know I technically don't need prowess. You can do the fight without it. I just would like to not do that, but we may. Because the only other option would be Kitty, and she is not very leveled up, so... It-ote. I'm sure somebody here will do okay against Cytalis. How much time did it take? Honestly, not as much as I thought. I've been playing mobile for like 10 plus years, right? I've been playing since release, basically. It took me maybe just a couple days of arena grinding to get used to controller. And that's like mostly used to. Now I feel like pretty confident in about any fight. There are still hiccups here and there though. But it really isn't as bad. Like the hardest thing for me was like I have such muscle memory with dexing certain specials, right? I would like try to swipe sometimes on my controller just because that was like so deeply ingrained in me. But once that kind of went away, it's been a lot better. In fact, I may have played on controller enough now to like undo how good I was on my phone. So anyway, let's see what path we want to take. Is there like a undisputed best Cytalis path? I don't even really know. I don't actually know. See, that's a weapon one. I'm looking for something just super easy. Tech champions with armor ups. I don't really have. This is Caltrops and oh, we could take Mr. Sinister on this entire path. It wouldn't even matter that he's not ranked up all the way. I probably won't, but I could. Oh, that's actually... Maybe Abyss. Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, that little, like... It's almost like a shockwave. I know what you're talking about, Charles. And I really don't want to do the reading required for like a trap node. Cosmic when striking a 15% chance per damaging effect on the defender to inflict armor break. Dude, Scream probably annihilates this path. Like, it's actually probably nuts how good Scream is here. Honestly, I could probably use Yondu on this path. There's a lot of annoying defenders, though. What was this one again? Armor Assault, Turtling. Parry vulnerability. Each buff nullified, staggered, or fate sealed off the defender inflicts bursts of 200% direct damage up to the attacker. Rip. So you want the armor break. Man, I don't really know which path I want to take. I don't really... Maybe I do want to take a weapon path. Punisher has no trap node. It's the easiest Cytalis. I mean, that was one that I could just throw a mutant on. We could just use... Man, I need to... I'm so poor. I need more golden ISO desperately. I mean, we could just do this, honestly. He could probably do that path, I'm guessing. We can try it. We'll see, like, because he's not leveled up at all. Let's see how his damage is. Who wants to learn Penny Parker trivia? I do. I definitely do. Teach me. I mean, honestly, yeah, this will probably be fine. Unless it's like jank. And like for some reason he can't actually benefit from the nodes. Oh my gosh, he gets like tons of Furies though. I don't know why he's getting Furies. I don't like it though. Yeah, maybe this isn't the move. This is definitely not the move. Look, if I block this special, it's gonna really hurt. If he throws one. Oh, or we'll just get hit and die anyways. How many Furies can we get him, I wonder? Ouch. Alright, I do need to take another stab at this. That's not... they will never make edible Scrabble. If they do, I'll eat my words. Dude, Scrabble is a game I like tried to play once and then I just gave up. I was like, no, I think I'm good. I'm not a Scrabble guy. After finishing a special, regain 40% of the power spent, increased by a flat 10% per unique buff on the opponent. When the attacker performs a well-timed block. Oh, that's pretty easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we can just use Count Nefarious on this entire path. Probably. Yeah, we'll be okay. In that case, then... we'll just take Mr. Knight for funsies. I guess I should have read the weapon node after all. You finally ranked up Deathless She... I know you said you were planning on Deathless She-Hulk. Start with the Hulk, finish with the Hulk. As it should be. Dude, it's the Battle of the Flying Cape, guys. Yeah, this one's gonna be pretty stress-free, I think. As far as the Citalis node, I'm not sure. But as far as like winning the fight, should be cake. Oh, what? I totally parried that in time. The lie. Anyone here are fans of the band My Chemical Romance? The singer Gerard Way created Penny for Marvel. What? Really? It wasn't like the regular comic creator guys? That's pretty cool. That's like an insane flex to have too. That would be really awesome to tell your friends. You know what else is really awesome to tell your friends? About your favorite streamer, B Dizzle, on YouTube or Twitch. By the way, guys, if you could go ahead and drop a like on the stream. I haven't shamelessly self-plugged in a little bit, so if you could go ahead and do that, that would be awesome. Nefaria and... as it should. Nefaria and Doctor Strange are indeed caped best friends. No, not really. But they should be. They both have a cool cape. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes facing Yondu is like very painful. Because he just like neuters your power gain so much. Oh, we got a big special too. Oh, so did he. Wonderful. Ouch. We could stay here and farm willpower. We're not doing that. Not gonna do it. Oh man, this is going to be special attack spam city, I think. At least if we don't get the weapon node taken down. Because it's like a special refunding thing. And she already gets power all the time. Basically. Not the worst thing, though. We are getting health back. They were having arms around each other like they were best friends. They should let us choose loading screens. Like, Kabam constantly cooks. Don't get me wrong. They make really good loading screens, but I would like to be able to customize more things in this game. Like your top champions that you want to show on your profile, stuff like that. But I do think that, like, it would be fantastic if you could change your loading screen, if you could change your game music as well. I think that should be a thing. It would be awesome. No, I freaking messed up on that. No, and then he spammed it. I couldn't refresh. That's okay. It's alright. He didn't get his control rod back. Not the prettiest fight, but honestly, Nico was still better for Annihilus. Cannot dex Sorcerer Supreme specials. You always time them. Yeah, it takes some practice. It definitely has helped that she's been in the game for so long. And I've been in the game for so long. But yeah, it would be cool, Wolverine. Just something like that. I think, like, if they want to take the game towards a more, like, cosmetic design route, like, as far as monetization or just in general, it would just be a good thing to add. You get people in the spirit of wanting their game to be customized, you know? So maybe people would be more inclined to chase the first release champions. Oops, accidentally used my special area. It's okay. And I could maybe go for the kill. If I had a relic, for sure. Alright, there we go. Man, I'm already like, oh, I do not remember how to fight Citalis at all. I just know you knock her into the traps and stuff. We'll get it. They buff it so his misc like rolls around much faster. I don't remember it being that quick. Kiss your buffs goodbye, big dog. Oops, no buffs. Alright, this might KO. Yep. Most of the time you do the first one early, don't even get a chance for the second one. It is kind of weird, like, it is weird that it would be one single dex for a couple orbs. Elena's special too. I'm on board with that, Charles. I always say when I fight her, like, man, I need to learn this, and then I never do. And then I never do. Strange and Neferi have never... Yeah, Count Neferi is not in a lot. Like, even if, like, when I was just looking at his wiki, he didn't make that many appearances, honestly. All right. Let me just check if Heimdall is worth bringing. I don't think they came out with Citalis when they just decided to hate immortality all of a sudden, so I think she still will respect Heimdall immortality. Some of the newer bosses are just like, no, we don't want you to use Hercules or Heimdall or Serpent, but I think she's chill with it. Yeah, I think she's fine. Should I just, dude, I'm just gonna go in. Oh wait, hold on. It's the special 3 is an instant KO, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think you can still use Heimdall. You're about to face Necro Grandmaster? Have fun, man. Have fun. Wait, he's in one of the Lego Marvel games? That's awesome. Elena's special too. If you can dex it, will allow you to kill her more quickly. Yeah. Change started with Cerastes. Yeah, where they started to just hate everything. Sinister cheese? Wait, how is it cheese? What does Sinister do that makes it so cheesy? Because, like, I know you want to use mutants with prowess, which is the case for a lot of bosses throughout time for this game, for whatever reason. Kabam likes that. I've never done this particular fight with Sinister, though. And never once in my whole life. I mean, why would I use Sinister when I could use Sabretooth? Think about that. His ridiculous regen makes this fight super easy, even if he's like a peasant level Mr. Sinister, because like this homie is only rank 3. I don't know that that's gonna scale enough. I probably would get more benefit by just bringing in Heimdall for the oh crap moments, you know. who I do have. I think he's a 5-star, though. Yeah, he's right here. I might just bring in Heimdall. You forgot it was the alt somehow? Yeah. No, this is actually the first time I'm... I am not Valiant on the main account. Yeah, let's just throw Heimdall in for Nico, and then we'll call it good. Unfortunately, I have quite the science, you know, goat here in Nefaria, but that's okay. That's okay. You really like the Grandmaster fight? I like the Grandmaster. The Necropolis Grandmaster, honestly, I could have done better on. Use Sasquatch? Yeah, I'm not even going to read the stuff. You know what? I'll remember it mid-fight, and it'll be funny. We'll have fun laughs. It'll be great. She throws something at the end. I knew it. Is it heavy into it? Yeah. Okay, why did she, like, get launched so far there, man? I think eventually, or wait, no, that already does do a sabotage. Go Yondu, my goat. Okay, I need her to throw special 2, it looks like. Oh, she does that thing. Ah, okay. I used Apocalypse as well, Abyss. That was my champion of choice. I think she does like a ground slam thing on special 2. Yeah. And then it's like Claire special 2. Can I still heavy into... I can. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, that was crazy of me. Oh, she's really okay. Aww. Accidentally pushed her a phase. No. Okay, is this the one you need prowess, I think? And then the traps take a lot longer to set up, I remember. Oh, buns. And then I think you probably still need a special into him. I'm guessing. I don't know, man. I forget Yondu's Sig can kind of like just let me block a lot of stuff. Is this one where I have to be trapped? Is that a thing? I don't know, man. I really don't. I did a % though, so I'm just gonna like keep doing what I'm doing, and then I know this part is where you need prowess. Like that's when a lot of mutants come in handy. Oh, really? Oh, okay, she did get trapped there. Honestly, I'm just gonna block. Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be it, chat? It is gonna be it. Well then, that was easy. That was very easy. The Yondu solo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a piece of cake, I would say. Why would I want to be trapped? I don't know. Thank you guys. Yes, thank you for hyping me up. That was a pretty good fight. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the Citalis fight. That is my favorite one, so. Even though I don't really remember how it is supposed to go. Yondu does way too much damage. What was that? Dude, right? He's not even ascended, and that is at a 6-star rarity too. It's pretty filthy, really. Once you get all the once you get all of his Furies active, where he caps out at 8, oh my gosh, it's so good. Mystic 2 to 3. We don't really need that. There's not many 6-stars that we're using. Just for funsies, though, go ahead and get your guesses in, guys. If you can guess one of these 2 6-star champions, if you can guess both of them, you get a double high five. If you can guess at the very least one, I will give you your very own crisp high five. This isn't really a super like impactful thing because we're mostly on 7 stars now, but still it would be fun. So I'll give you guys a couple rips at it. But yeah, Yondu just destroyed. Welcome in, Edits. How are you, man? Oh, that was like such a no stress fight too. And like when he's awakened, you can just block so much. You want to take your Kingpin into Glycan? You should take him in against Bahamut as well. Whoa, Beast and Spider-Man? Lee, that's so pessimistic. Oh my gosh. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I had some awesome holidays. All right, let's get opening. Crack-a-lackin'. It has been a while. Yeah, well, I've been a little bit sick lately, so we've been cutting the stream lately. A little bit shorter than usual. You're playing the odds? Yeah, that's a fair point. Crystal number 1 is gonna be Werewolf by Night dupe. I don't think anyone guessed Werewolf by Night. All right, you guys got one more shot. One more shot. That's a pretty good pull. His dupe ability is nice. I don't use him, but it's nice to have. And we have him as a 7-star, I think, now, if I'm not mistaken. And then a Mr. Killmonger, who we also have at a 7-star rarity, by the way. Man, no one got... Man. It's just been bad luck all around for the clairvoyants in the chat. Don't go play the lottery, you guys. You will lose. Or maybe you won't. No, don't go at it with that mentality. Oh, you know what? I should just open these before they get, like, out of control. I need the gold anyway. Well, I just got quite the infusion, but I still need it. We suck at this. Well, there were, like, chat was on such a hot streak for, like, a while. Myself, too. Like, there were some nights I got it, like, back to back. And it's been, like, so not good lately. The dry spell has been outrageous. Ooh, that's a lot of gold there. That was good. Okay, let's see. Can we do... I should level up some champs here. Yeah, I need to level up probably Juggernaut, and I think probably I will do Deadpool X-Force. Because I really don't have a mutant that's, like, good. He's not, like, super insane for questing, but he's definitely going to be better than most because of the star rarity he's at. So it'll still be worth it, I think. We can almost rank him up. We just need a bunch of tier 6 mutant. A little bit short on that. We could take Nico to max, which I think we will. That's a good use of a rank up gem, I think. And it will become obsolete soon anyway. RIP all the gold we just got, though. Man, that is depressing. We don't even have enough to take her the rest of the way. Oh, no. That hurts, man. Should get us our daily super event. Okay, we continue on. What's up, Garvey? How are you, man? How's it going? What were my banquet rank ups like? Went from 14 rank 4s to 24. I didn't have that many, but I did have, like... I guess I almost had 10. I can make a few more, so I haven't, like... I haven't, like, bottomed out yet. My banquet total ended up around, like... Probably around 71k-ish. Give or take. I didn't take note of the exact number. One of the reasons why alts suck, gold. Yeah, I mean, like, they've done a decent job at, like, trying to make the gold struggle a little easier. But it is still rough out there, man. Like, I need to be getting more glory. I need to get active alliance mates is what I need to get. But that's another struggle with the alt accounts, right? Oh, this is kind of cool, by the way. If you guys need more of a catalyst, you can trade it in right now. I'm not sure if this is permanent or if it's just for Banquet. It's probably permanent. There's no timer on it. But it's pretty cool. It's a 1-for-1 exchange for basic and alpha. Pretty cool. All right, that will help us a little bit with the gold famine. A nice little infusion. The trader's outpost is great for that. And then let's open all these. Probably around 1%. Oh, I can check it. I'm not on the main account right now, Garvit. I didn't see his points, Samuel. I just saw that he uploaded a bunch of videos for it, so I assumed he'd spent a ton. Yeah, that's insane, edit. One thing that helped my gold was definitely like my arena, my battle chip opening on the main. I forget, can I buy the loyalty 7-star yet? Or is that only at the Valiant level? Oh no, I can. Well, shoot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. What's crazy is Yusafa doing that many units might, like, that's not even a guarantee at the #1 spot. Top 10, sure, but, like, that's what is insane. You know, it would be even more insane, though, guys, if we could pull a good champ out of this. Storm would be excellent. Storm would relieve so many problems down the line for so many different bosses. It's just nice to have easy access to prowess like that. Now I'm going to be saving my units for the next 10 years. And then we'll get maybe top 50. And it is Black Cat. Also, that's okay. I'm okay with Black Cat. You've been chasing Void for so long. On the bright side, Lee, there's no cooldown now. So you could just, like, if you have the loyalty, continue to buy the crystal. And it's in the Radiance Storm, you know? I'll take Black Cat. That's not too bad. I do like this champion. She's got a really good personality, too, which I like. But no, that's a good champ. Black Cat can be kind of fun. If it's Black Cat, God of the Abyss is banned. Ooh, Caveman. See, that's like, I just barely saw that. I don't know when you sent that in relation to what was happening on screen. I can't take action on that. You don't do war? I don't blame you. If I had the option, I also would not do war. War is there's just a lot of the alliance events are just boring to me, other than like the raid boss. That I think is kind of fun because you're like working together to take down a big boss. I don't know. I like that. Okay, let's actually read the weapon note, I guess. When hitting the opponent or their block, gain cruelty per armor up on themselves. Cruelty grants critical hits that can be inflicted through block. When the defender is knocked down by heavy, they are disarmed. Defender takes 50% more damage per unique buff on the attacker when they're disarmed. Ooh. So we could, dude, Odin would destroy probably. And then, yeah, I mean, that doesn't seem super bad. We could probably use Yondu on this path, actually. Yondu would actually be pretty good on that path. And we could even give him the Odin buffs. So let's keep that in mind. What else do we have? When triggering a Fury buff, villain attackers will passively purify all debuffs. When the defender activates a special, they inflict 2 petrified debuffs. Parry vulnerability. Okay, and then... more damage while stunned. That path seems pretty easy too. Those defenders are a piece of cake. That's a walk in the park, actually. You just knock them down in a corner, which is like playing the game normally, basically. Hercules would unironically be good on that path, but I know the people don't want to see that, so we will not use Hercules. Do not worry, chat. Power shield. What else is over here? We might, I'll probably just take that path, honestly. It seems like you can just ignore the weapon node if you really want to. You wish you could buy those crystals with cash. I wish they would change out the champion pool for the loyalty and the incursion crystals. Big Things War. I don't mind the Big Thing War. The only issue I find with that is, like, then you only fight the pain in the neck defenders. If you have, like, if you're fighting normal war, at least, like, alliances will go for champion diversity because that's important. It gives you a ton of points. And so you're not always fighting, like, the same BS defenders. It's not always, like, a Serpent Enchantress Fest. You know? Hurricane is so last year. Hurricane will never end. It's okay. We don't need Hercules. It's okay. Instead, we use Count Nefaria. You guys have no idea. You think Hercules was the villain in this story, and then I pulled Count Nefaria. You guys have no idea how frequent you're going to see Count Nefaria now. But yeah, like, the alliances I'm facing, I feel like once in a while it won't be this way, but more often than not, they have the most annoying defender on every node. And you just kind of have to full send and hope you have a good counter and you get lucky, and it's just... it can be a problem. Yeah, Jean Grey v. Jean Grey. I like that matchup too. Honestly, that's probably, like, the champion I feel the most comfortable fighting Jean Grey with. Count is the GOAT? Dude, he really is, though. Dude, really? Oh my goodness. That was actually awful, Venompool. I, like, had you in the corner so I could benefit from the node. But instead, you were just like, nah. That's rude. I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea there was a stun invulnerability on this node, but it's fine. Are there other champs that counter themselves like Jean Grey does? I'm not quite sure. Maybe not to that degree. It is a very, like, she is just very strong against herself. Count Nefaria versus Count Nefaria. Just kidding, don't do that. I don't actually know. Do a no Count Nefaria challenge? For one of your super yachts, for sure. I could do that, Samuel. He really is, Edit. Like, If you have like regen stuff going on, he's just a cheat code. Or power gain stuff going on. It feels like you're cheating. It really does. Oh, beautiful. That actually was close enough to the wall. Should have waited for the special one before I threw that. That's okay. My button's stuck there. I meant to do one attack and then it did two. Count's good. You can stop telling it to you. I'm sorry, Sammy. I really am. Count is a great champion, and it sucks to not have him. In fact, like, if I didn't have Nefaria, I think it would hurt a lot more than me not having Spider-Ham. But I don't know that I would think he was so good had I never pulled him, because, like, initially when I got him, I actually was kind of disappointed. And then I actually learned how he worked, and oh my gosh, he's so good. Worst of the 4 Act 8 bosses? I like Bahamut. What do you mean? I have no idea who I'm going to use for that fight. I've only ever done that fight with Kingpin. So maybe it will be bad. Oh, Sheep, you don't know what you're missing. He can solo so many paths on in Act 9. Just make sure to tune in when I'm on the alt and we're in Act 9, and you'll understand. I mean, he's obviously not as good as MCOC, but still. Bahamut sucks. Glycan rules. I actually hate fighting Glycan. Something about his animations just like feel jank to me. Oops. Too much power gain. Oh well. I don't know the dex timing on these. Oh, I got it. That's like dodging APOC special too. Not as bad as I had thought. You explored Act 9 before getting him? Yeah, okay, that definitely will like color your view of him. Magog above all tier? I think so, yeah. No, lore accurate Magog for sure. Man, do I use Jack? Let's use Jack. Count Nefaria would dumpster this fight, but we haven't gotten us some Jack-o'-lantern play in a minute. And he needs some love. Oh yeah, baby, big damage. Old Man Logan is so comically bad. He's so bad. Dex the egg on the early side and it's cake? It is, yeah. I mean, still bait the special one, but it is nice to like have some kind of idea how to dex it. That's crazy. I can do the reverse. I can't dex bullseyes, but I can dex APOC. APOC is still a little inconsistent for me though. Like I do still mess that up from time to time. APOC is kind of like the Venom the Duck special too. You just have to dex like way before it hits you. Well, not way, but it feels like it's way before it hits you. And then it's right on the money. Please. I guess he was mad about me stealing his armor up there. Coming to Dex Cable's special one. Not that that's ever useful. It can be. Dude, Cable with his SIG ability can like get pretty special attack happy if you get unlucky. It definitely can be. That's not like a bad thing to know. I didn't even know there was timing on that. I always just block it because Cable like has no attack. You've been getting good at dexing Fury's special one. Well, with all the Nick Furies that are going to be appearing now from Banquet, probably a good skill to have. Hey, remember your buffs there, Mr. Venom guy? Where'd they go? Oh my heck. Why are they so defensive? It's not even that note I always forget about that makes them that way. They're just being defensive for no reason. Man, that was a really good thing to phase, by the way. I am not very good at avoiding that one. Speaking of dexing things. Alright, that's a weapon disable. No, Venom, you suck. It's alright. Worked according to plan. Punisher 2099. I think it is impossible. Like, there's a reason he's so good on defense with the Pierce. I think it is, like, actually one of the impossible dexes. The only chance you might have Abyss is if you use, like, Quicksilver or, like, Professor X. One of those champions that can get a larger dex window. That's probably your only shot, I'm guessing. Heard me talking? Yeah, probably. Okay, striking the defender with a basic attack. I don't remember this one being too bad. You just play like normal. You can just kind of ignore Shank, and then it's just fight or flight. Yeah, I think we just do Black Panther. That is a fight I do remember from Crucible. And then I remember Vision, because that was a fight I used Magneto, and that was over in the blink of an eye. Heck yeah, Charles, my man. I love Silver Samurai. He's awesome. He is super cool. Let's just go with Yon Diddly Doo. Why not? Enjoy your whiplash, buddy old pal. Ouch. Oh, wow. Shank does nothing. All right, well, that was easy. Just noticed the rank rewards go to 2603. It was 2600 before, Mr. Flibble. Yeah, I wonder why that got changed. That is weird. Black Cat will shrug versus Bahamut? I have no idea, Wolverine. No idea. Yeah, Punisher 2099 gets slept on. He's actually not too bad. Especially since, like, you can't dex. I guess you technically could if you had Silk and you played slow, because you get the free special dex. But no, it was 2600. I wonder why that is. As long as you're not using a villain, or you're using a bleed immune villain, he's just a guy. Yeah, listen, I have been making this claim on stream since Banquet started. I'm not that high on Punisher. I don't think he's, like, super insane. I do think it's cool that he's, like, usable now. For sure. And it is a massive flex to have him. But I don't think he's, like, anything insane. Villain attackers increase duration of bleed, poison, incinerate, and shock debuffs, huh? Dude. It's not degen, huh? Okay. I was gonna say, dude, Sinister would be crazy, but then he's not. He still probably would be okay, though. We could use Sabretooth. I won't, though. Probably will not go on that path. Punisher is beyond house tier. Yeah, that's true. Intercept, yikes. I don't want to intercept. Ask me to do a difficult thing? No way. Ooh, Red Riot Shield. This is one I feel like I remember being fun. Dodging a special attack hit. The defender is stunned. Their weapon is captured. Whenever the attacker gains a buff, the defender gains an overclock charge. For each charge, the defender deals energy damage with each strike. Defender special attacks. Each dealing. You just bring a shock of me in there. Be okay. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Let me just make sure there's nothing else that would like hook us on that path. Which path is it though? This one. Yeah, I think we could use Counter Fairy on this whole path. Also Yondu. Yondu and Counter Fairy would both be fantastic. We'll take that path. Do I want to take anybody else on this journey with me? I think we'll be okay. Ooh, that would be a cool tattoo, Mr. Flibble. His special one is the same as Korg? What's the, like, tell? Because, like, with Korg, I always just look at when his foot is landing. Korg's special one is cake for me now. Ever since somebody told me to start dexing when he lands his front foot, I don't even remember where I first got that intel. That has, like, changed the game entirely for me. It makes it so much easier. What is my favorite champion to play? That would be Count Nefaria. Classic. Welcome in, by the way, man. Hope you're doing well. I do like me some Yondu, actually. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of damage. Whoops. Rintra is also really fun. Any of those guys. 3 times as soon as the pistol reaches the point where he starts shooting. I'll try and practice. I actually don't want to use Yondu for this one. Yours is Taskmaster? I've met a couple pro Taskmaster gamers in chat, actually. Believe it or not, you are not the first one. I think he's pretty cool. Could use some help in the buff department for sure. To make him a little quicker, you know? Man, too bad there was no way to get Red Guardian from Banquet. That would have been nice. Pay attention to Punisher's bullets. I still haven't fought like post-buff Punisher, but I'll try and remember that when I have to. See, this is one of those lanes where, like, I just don't know how you can die if you're playing Count Nefaria. You're constantly getting regen. It's just so Nefaria friendly. It's insane. He's not always going to be, like, the fastest. But he is very oftentimes, like, the safest. Which I very much appreciate. Red Guardian is the paywall champ I want the most. Dude, I want him a lot after what I saw at Battle Realm Brawl. That was crazy. He can do so much damage, dude. Oh my gosh. One day he'll be added to the basic. One day we'll get there, chat. Let's go Yondu on this one. You could, Mr. Flibble, you could. That may not be like the worst plan, honestly. Dude, Yondu just eats Jubilee alive, man. Look at how many armor ups he has. That was so fast. Gade, welcome back. Go for it, sheep. Take big swings. Don't be afraid. It was this one, right? I think it was. I hope I get dude, if I can get top 1%, that would be so awesome. I don't know if I will, but that would be awesome. You got Spidey 2099 too? Oh my gosh. You get all those exclusives. Alright, I'm just gonna get the really long heal block on there so we don't have to worry about it. In case she goes really passive on us. She's going really dead on us soon, though. What's up, Buggy Marvel? How are you? How many points did I put up? I put around like 71,000. Not a dime spent, by the way. Zero. Nada. Zilch. 100%. Well, basically 100% pure arena grinding. Crossbones for the next call scene. If he, you know, Crossbones special one is pretty cake. So unless there's a node that makes you have to push him to the special 2, I don't mind that. I'll be taking that prowess, Mr. Apocalypse. Thank you, sir. Oh, I whiffed that last one. Oh well. Hey, there's the gladiator glazing. It's gotta it's so funny waiting for it at this point, Nick. That is cool. I like that you know, like, all the matchups, you know, that your character can do. I think that's pretty cool. I-Bomb. I think I-Bomb's a fun champion. I definitely would respect the I-Bomb pull. You know what I can't respect is fighting Misty Knight. I just hate her random evades like that. Getting pretty good evade RNG from her so far, though. No! I spoke too soon. It's fine. We had enough ruptures. Having an alt fun? I think it is. Buggy, like, when... For my case, it is. Because when I'm streaming, I tend to get things done quickly. Generally, like, EQ, they expect you to take weeks on, but I get it done in a day or 2 days. Stuff like that. Having an alt is nice to fill the gaps for when I need something to stream. And I don't want to just be, like, boring. I do play Arena a lot. But sometimes I just like to hop on the alt and play, like, story mode or maybe do the event quest over there. And it is really nice for that. So, I do like it. Yeah, Samuel. Get out of here, man. I'm probably going to take Apocalypse from the selector if I get the, if I get it. Yeah, that's good to know, Nick. I mean, that's part of what makes him really difficult to play. You got Fat Man twice during Heart of Fire, APOC, and Tigra? Oh my gosh. That's actually insane luck. Like, insane luck. Sheep. No, you can't quit, dude. We like having you around. Ooh, shoot. Could I worry about reverse controls? Yes. Do I need to, though? No. Because Yondu. Yeah, that's honestly way earlier than I thought the rewards would come out. I mean, we'll see, like, just how flawless that release is. I have my reservations for obvious reasons. Oh, please don't kill me. That was not good. All right, we're okay. You're lucky sometimes. I know, isn't that great when you go through those like big spurts of just insane luck in this game? Nothing like it. I'm not sure, Sheep. Maybe they did. Only thing you're not lucky enough is manifesting. Yeah, that's okay though, man. I need to enjoy the well, not enjoy, but I need to experience the pain, the agony, the despair, and then that makes when I actually hit on a crystal that much sweeter. You know, you got to go through the lows to really feel the highs. Okay, thorns. I don't really want to deal with that. I don't really have thorns options. Like I do, but not ideal ones. Regain 40% of the power spent per unique buff on the opponent when the attacker dodges a special attack hit. Defender is disarmed. When the defender is knocked down by a heavy, their weapon is captured. So you dodge it, and then heavy, and there's juke and limber. And then Shang-Chi's it. When inflicting a debuff, gain an indefinite prowess. Whenever a debuff is purified, gain another prowess. When the defender is suffering from 4+ debuffs, they're disarmed. And then you intercept. I could probably do that path with Count Nefaria. It would not be like, oh, this is... This is Count Nefaria fodder, I think. Yeah, that's Count Nefariable. Count it. Why is Spam not in my lineup? He's just not been good for the paths I've been taking. Oh, I bet Kavam has made a gross, a very impressive amount of money from Banquet this year. No, never, no. Nope. It can't be done. Nope. The dollar amount is too high. Man, why do they play so defensive, man? Alright, we'll just go straight to the special 3. She's not letting us beat the crap out of her enough. You're really hoping I would get Scorpion? Well, thank you. I mean, me too. But that's okay. I was expecting to be disappointed. We've been too lucky lately. We needed to balance the scales a little bit. Just a little bit. We actually had a really good Banquet, getting like weapon flex and stuff. And as much as I didn't get Scorpion, I got all the other champions that I really wanted from the box, so I'm okay with it. I'm so dumb. I know, Caveman, when you sent your little like screenshot earlier of like the milestones, I noticed all the points you put up, man, and I was gonna say something, but I just was busy. But that was that's pretty impressive, dude. You're gonna rank high. I hope that was the one I was supposed to take. I don't really know when they do the paths like this. Okay, it was. Everyone has a number. I don't think Lee is here to hit it. I bet he is. He likes to lurk. But it wouldn't be worth banning Nefaria from today's stream, guys. It's almost over. Dude, we are so close to Stellar Forge Star-Lord, by the way. I'm actually getting really excited. It'll be... I hope he's actually, like, really good and usable. It's been far too long since I've used Star-Lord, like, in any capacity. wonder if he'll have the same animations or if they'll be different. If they're the same, they should keep the bonus on his special one, where if you do your like little rocket kick special into somebody while they're dashing forward, you get increased damage. Being one of the first Hulkling havers must have been nice. It was. It was. And at least now the game rewarded me with a rainbow Hulkling, right? A fancy schmancy one. To make the trophy on the shelf look a lot cooler. Expect the worst and you'll never be disappointed. Truer words have never been spoken. Gonna be a Coliseum champ? It would be cool if they made him a ramp champion as like an homage to the OG. They'll definitely have something behind really challenging content like that. Sheep. That's just how these things always are. How challenging that is remains to be seen, though. I think I'm gonna go special 3 against Silver Surfer. Stellar Forge Doom is gonna like, oh my gosh, he's gonna be so good. You guys think it's bad enough as much as we see Deathless Thanos? Just wait. Just wait. Stellar Forge Doom is probably going to be just around every single corner. You'll be every defender all the time, and it will never end. It's like the sniper meme with all the different people lined up behind one another. I'm gonna go for another special 3. Dude, I feel like I hit the perfect bonus a lot more on my controller now. During the special 3 minigame. And this fight is taking forever. Ah, I thought I had the dex there. That's actually really sad. Oh well. Hey, have a good one, Charles. Thanks for dropping in, man. Stellar Forge were supposed to be easier than the Deathless, and Banquet not having one kind of confirmed that. I think it'll be extremely similar. I don't know that easier would be the word. It may, in like the sense that the quest at the end is not Necropolis, but I'm not sure. Like, we do know there's supposed to be some like big boy content around the corner. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see. You better bet we'll be doing it, though. I don't want to miss out. Those champions look too cool to not be able to get. And we only know Star-Lord, man. Like, It's one of them's probably going to be Captain America. I am a Captain America believer for that. Man, I cannot time that right very consistently. It's all right. Kind of wish they had a regen reversal champion that gave regen to their opponent. That would be interesting. It would be kind of like the same idea as Silver Samurai, like giving combo to the opponent. That would be cool. I mean, you kind of have some that do that in a way because of debuffs, and they like use willpower that way, but not in the way I think you're trying to say. Banquet rank rewards are coming out tomorrow. Yeah, yep, they are. Yeah, I've seen a couple posts about that, which is kind of insane, actually. Just so you guys know, if I do rank into the selector, I will be taking Apocalypse, because I already got Nick Fury and I already got Fantman. Just so I don't feel like I have to claim it on stream. You guys should know that's what I was getting. I've been telegraphing that all Banquet. But just a reminder. I won't open anything, though. Like, if I do get anything spicy. I anticipate not 1%, honestly. I'm hopeful, but I don't think I get there. Willpower is not working. Questing. Yeah. Questing, no. But if it's like Battlegrounds. I'm actually surprised whenever I fight someone not using willpower. Like, I maybe kind of get it. Sometimes it can work against you, but usually that's not enough to be, like, worth not running it, you know? It just feels like a waste most of the time. Willpower is so OP. It's like far and away the best mastery in the game. I think, yeah, Caveman, you definitely did, man. I would not worry if I were you. Speaking of not worrying, I should really take this fight a little more seriously. It's just hard to when, like, Nefaria, you know? Learn Tigra with you? Maybe, Sheep. Maybe. I like semi-no Tigra-ish. If you place lower than 4 or 5%, you'll be disappointed. How many points did you put up against Samuel? Was it like 40k or something? You think everyone is underestimating cutoffs? I agree. I've been saying it's a very hard Banquet to plan for. More so than anything in the past. There's a lot of variables that we haven't had to deal with. $60k? Oh, you'll be fine. I think 60k will be just fine. It'll definitely get you above, or like where you want to be. I would be shocked if it didn't. Like, there are a lot of spenders in this game, but there's also a lot of freeloaders. Caveman kind of teased it. He sent a screenshot in the Discord. Gosh dang it. Don't look at chat and play MCOC, kids. Unless you're Count Nefaria on a healing lane. That's the one exception. Guys, I think I'm starting to get a little tired. And it is showing in the gameplay. Oh, look at that. We're back to full health. He's so good, man. Sorry, Samuel. I'm sorry. I can't stop myself. I just love the champion so much. You guys know this. I think you'll only get 1%. Freeloaders is crazy. No, there is, man. I've been in plenty of alliances that they put up like nothing during Banquet. The bare minimum for alliance rewards. Shave your heads. That would be quite the experience. All right. Joseph, fix it. I don't really have a bleeder. Champion. Nim God. No, the attacker. I could use Nico here, but I think it might actually be trickier than I would think. We can go for it anyways. Yeah, why not? I remember this being a fight, or like the Nimrod boss. I think I actually took a death too in the gauntlet when I was playing with my other account. In my defense, I do remember I was playing extraordinarily lazy. But that's not the best excuse. We'll just throw Heimdall in, and we'll take Mr. Knight off the team. Ugh. So your guy was 0 banquet points, never changed it, missed the entire thing. That sucks, dude. I think there's more, like, he won't totally kill your alliance ranking, though. There's a lot of alliances that have situations like that. But how could you, like, miss Banquet? It's so nuts. You miss so much by not participating. Like, so much. Oh, that was scary. Aw, rip. Unstoppable right here. It's so funny, a relic gets around stun immunity, by the way. It's so nuts. And he does not want to give me an opening. Oh well, I can just keep farming up this special too, I guess. Sorry guys, I'm kind of locked in right now. I will reply to your message. I think we got him, ladies and gentlemen. Unless we make like a huge misstep. Yep. All right, cool. Yeah, the 6 stones rolling out will be awesome. I'm also more interested in like Falcon's buff and stuff. Does anybody know if there's been a forum post about those champion reworks or anything? Maybe they'll just announce them on Tuesday for their live stream, but if not, if those have already gone live, I would be interested in reading those. Yeah, I hope so too, Warus, as far as like the milestones go. I really don't know. Like, Banquet has just been so dang good, you know? He has one rank 4. Could have probably gotten a nice boost with 1 minute of effort. Well, yeah, and I mean, even like the last second, right? They gave us this 2-star arena, which is like pretty nice. Like, you get good units from it. Actually, that being said, I should probably do a run with stars. Hold on, I don't know if I have time to run another quest, so I'm going to do this real quick. Nor the mental capacity. I am very tired right now. Do 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 do. Honestly, a 10,000 ISO brick is probably such overkill for a 1-star. I didn't check the final numbers on what my alliance did. I think there were some people that spent a pretty filthy amount of money, actually. Hopefully we can rank pretty high. I feel like we will. Maybe not like the whale alliances, but I think we'll rank pretty good. By the time, I know I was like the top contributor, and then when the unit bundles came out, that was the last time I checked. Like right when they came out, I was already down to like 9th. So I think that is going to bode pretty well for where we're going to finish. Drowning the 1-stars in ISO. I know, dude. It's just, the bricks are there. Wolverine. 1-star Wolverine isn't even duped. What a noob. I know. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Now, I'd have to ask WAP what our alliance ended up getting. Is it alliance rewards and solo rewards coming out tomorrow, or is it just solo? You guys know? I would like to get both. Rank 1 is closer to 4. Yeah, I mean, one 5K break gets them to 10K. It's definitely wasteful. That was wasteful too. It's okay though. You know what? If you go over budget on the ISO, it should make the gold cheaper. There should be some sort of return for that. Since you're just like wasting so much. That should be a thing. Don't forget to do your 1-star champions if you haven't already today, guys. Very important. Your alliance is full of scrubs? Find a new one, man. There's a lot out there seeking excellent players. As long as it's people you enjoy playing the game with, though, you know? There's a lot of people that have, like, made a lot of friends in their alliances, myself included. I will say, like, I don't like how much the alliance aspect of this game is forced, but I do like that if you do engage in alliances, a lot of times it leads to positive interaction. There is some negative here and there for sure, but like it a lot of times you can make new friends and you can just learn. That is one thing that is cool too. You can just share intel about the game. If one of you discovers like some crazy OP strategy for Coliseum or, you know, something like that. That aspect is fun. I wish like, and you're kind of starting to see a comeback with a lot of the games that are getting popular. But I wish like gaming is like I hope it makes a return to being social. I know, Sheep, we were, man. We were both in the same alliance. Yeah, neither of us were there too long. I wanted to get out of there before Banquet. Just, I wanted to make sure I was like, because I had a lot of units I was willing to drop on Banquet. I wanted to make sure that like the people around me like would basically be guaranteed to also contribute. Not that I didn't have faith, but there were a lot of people that would go on some streaks where they just didn't log in, and that concerned me, you know? Holy crap, Samuel, that's insane. That's so much? Wow. I had a guy similar to that in one of my alliances one year, and then he just disappeared from the game. I don't think he plays anymore. Got out to join a higher level war alliance. Yeah, that was like part of my incentive too. Radiance is crazy good. And I'm like, I was content getting like okay levels of Radiance because what was more important to me was just having like a chill alliance. And that's still important. Like, I do wish the one I was in was a little more chill, but they're still not bad. And so I was okay with the drawback of like not getting as much Radiance. But I will say, before you and I left, they were starting to slip a little bit, it seemed like. Like, I think since I had joined, like, they used to be ranked a lot higher in gold, and they had slid a couple ranks. And it was very much a situation where I think a lot of the more top players were just leaving because they saw the same thing. And I don't know if it was like something they were going to come back from ever. Speaking of coming back from stuff, like, I don't think Colossus can win this fight. Genuinely. What? Not at the 1-star, at least. He doesn't have enough going for him, the poor guy. He can barely out-damage, like, the 5+5 healing. Oh my gosh, I hate Crush. Such a dumb thing. We're so close. Come on. The 1-star that could, dude. No. It's not what I want. No. No. No, stop. Leave me an opening, please. Yes. Yes. Come on. Yes, we did it. You're just hoping it's all legit? Ooh, yeah, if he was like cheating or something. Which people do in this game, unfortunately. Yeah, that is kind of like the inevitable thing about a lot of alliances, Sheep. It's, listen, coming from like, I've led a couple alliances in my time that weren't like super competitive, but they were like fairly competitive. They were like on the edge. It's pretty difficult, man. Like it's tough stuff to do. It really is. And it's really hard to stop the bleeding. It requires a lot of upkeep. You just have to constantly be shopping for new members. Just in the event someone leaves, and it's not something I ever want to do again, that's for sure. And even worse now with like all the complicated war lanes you got to give people, and you got to make battle groups for raids, and it's not for me. Yeah, that's the move, Sheep. If you really don't care about your future, though, maybe that's something you do if you're terminally ill. I don't endorse that, but I do know that like that's a popular thing. Like people that are guaranteed to die because they have a fatal condition, they'll get like as many credit cards as they can and just like max them all out. Which is messed up. But hey, man, if you're leaving and you know it, enjoy it. Enjoy your time while you can. Yeah, caveman. It's a struggle, dude. I mean, there's usually a lot of people on the MCOC Discord searching for alliances. You could fish that, or like there's a Reddit page too that a lot of people post on. Those aren't usually like the crazy competitive alliances on there though. They're like kind of more mid-level. Yeah, Sheep. I will never be a leader. I'll be okay being an officer if I'm an officer that doesn't have to do anything. That's a big reason I only have an alliance on the alt account. I don't have the time. Like, I don't. And if someone else wanted to run this alliance, I would gladly let them. As long as they actually, like, were going to run the alliance, you know? They logged in and managed everything. Hey, have a good one, Morris. Thanks for dropping in, man. Thank you very much. We'll probably be ending stream here shortly. If you guys could go ahead and get those last second thumbs ups, likes in, that would be awesome. Again, I won't be live for the next 2 days, just because that's my normal streaming schedule. But right after that, those of you that are new, if you're lurking, just know in 2 days I will be back. and then we'll be live every day, barring any sort of like family emergency or I get sick or something like that. If that does happen, if you're in YouTube, if you go into the video description, there is a link to my Discord. I recommend you join that. A lot of the boys, the homies are in there. We have good times, but also that is where I announce if I won't be going live on a given day. That is the best place to be contacted in that event. So definitely make sure to hop over there. Members are never on the same page. Yeah, there's always people that just ignore, even if you make them download Discord or GroupMe or whatever. Yeah. It's hard to find a group of 30 people that are willing to work together. I think if alliances were smaller, like maybe 10 members, it would be much, much more manageable. But the fact that it's 30 does make things a lot more difficult. Honestly, they should do that. They should just have 10-person alliances. It would promote a lot more diversity in the like war ranking. I think that would be good for the game. They couldn't make the change now, though. They would probably rip too many alliances apart. It would be not good for a lot of different people, I think. I still need to get the last milestone on... Ooh, I should have waited to claim that. Oh well. I won't get Valiant for until next week anyway. But here's what's cool is... So we're Paragon now, and all we need to do is complete Book 2, Act 2, Chapter 3. And then we'll be Valiant, because we already actually have 2 rank 3 7 stars. Because of the Twitch drops, and then... Was it like Banquet or something, how I got my other one? But yeah, we have a rank 3 Jack, and then we have a rank 3 Nefaria already. So we're in business. We are going to insta be Valiant when we're done with the quest. Ugh. 15 people alliances? Yeah, something like that. Definitely not 30. I think 30 is too much. I think it's definitely too much. Let's see, who in the Alliance has not been on their alt in days? Yep, Widow, that's fair. Oh my gosh, this guy has not been online in 31 days? Yeah, you're gone. 2 hours ago? Hey, good for you, Zedjun. You're a gamer. We'll give these guys a little bit more leeway. Big Deal Energy, by the way, if you have an alt account and you want to join, this is a pretty dang cool alliance. You pretty much won't get kicked, except for in rare, or not rare, extreme circumstances. These guys are definitely on the edge. These guys are definitely on the edge. Like all of Widow's side accounts, probably gonna get kicked soon. I'll give him a reminder next time I see him, though. Give him another shot. Anyway. Caveman and Sheep, if you guys... do you guys both have Discord? I don't want to, like, end the stream and put a kibosh on your collaborating between alliances. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're both on the Discord. So, I just don't want to, like, ruin your networking going on. You don't play enough? That's alright, Nick. Dude, do we pull the Brian Grant at the outro? We go to the egg. The throwback. I'm gonna shave my hair too. We'll get the true throwback. All right, sounds good. All right, guys, we're going to wrap stream up. No big deal for today, so nobody gets the honor of big deal, unfortunately. But today's stream was pretty good, guys. Thank you, everyone who dropped by. Do it. Appreciate all of you. I'm glad I feel better. It was a lot better to interact with chat when I didn't feel just weak and tired. But yeah, appreciate you guys being in here, even when I was sick earlier this week. That was great. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a happy new year. Again, good luck towards all of your New Year's resolutions if you made any. And I will be right back on Monday. I don't know if we'll be doing the alt account. We might, honestly, with us being so close to Valiant. Unless we get like some really juicy content, I don't think anything should be coming out on Monday. So we'll probably be back on the alt. I would plan for that. Outside of that, guys, have a good rest of your night or good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And I will see you in the next one. Go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five, and I'm going to head out and go to bed. See you guys.